So right now, I have a whole bunch of computer parts, and like it's split up. So computer parts and wood building. Doesn't have. So here's the one that held the one in the video, but then these two don't fit, and then that's one can't because it's too small. But I'm going to be trying to build my own PC with. So I just basically tore down all the pieces, and now I'm just putting it to. There's nothing in it, and it's not as heavy. But now I'm going to be trying to make a wooden build case or test bench for all these components. I cut all the wood pieces down to their size because we didn't measure them. So there, screws, drill kit, drill, 2 power supplies, radiator, mounting thing. I don't know, but we are going to be test benching this system, and this is going to be using this system is going to be used as a test bench for other computers. So the computer that I'm building right now will actually be a test bench for other computers to see how it will score. So for our motherboard, we are going as a Dell Oplex 755 motherboard. I actually don't know the model number. For the Intel chip, Intel Core Quad 2. Pretty good. Now, do you know how to take the Intel chip out? Or put the Intel chip in here? So you want to
no, because I never...
Just okay, so what you want to do is pull back here.
Okay.
Pull back the retention arm, and then you want to line up this so it goes in like that.
Okay.
I'll do it for you. So here, give it a little wiggle, and then do you want to close it? So you just put that back. There you go. We got our Intel chip in. Next step, probably putting it inside the case. With the cloth. Now, we are taking our huge board. This is going to be our table. Might be too big. Here's our motherboard standoffs and stuff to mount the second piece. So this is a top shelf. Okay, so how do we know that? Well, how do we know that motherboard standoffs are in the correct position? So what I'm doing, I'm going to get as close as I can to the edge that I feel comfortable with, and just marking out all the holes.
You have 11 of these.
Actually, you know what? Okay, hold on. Oh well. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Now, with all these pieces, you might say this does not look straight. And you're right. We cut them by hand. All these pieces you see here, either disassembled with computer components or cut by hand on the wood side. Now here's our parts tray, and then when I was actually pre-drilling the holes so then the screws wouldn't, so then the wood wouldn't crack, I had a little problem. I drilled them a little bit too big. So, in order to get around that, we are going to fill up the holes with hot glue.
No.
Actually, you're going to do that. I'm going to be mounting the standoffs. What I'm going to do is not hold this anymore. Okay, so now that we have our motherboard standoffs ready to be mounted, let's not put it in a RAM because we might be cracking it. Now, in this system, I am going to be using a heatsink. But, does this seem big? Look at all that gap. So, I actually took one of them out of their casing. But then I realized, how is it going to be mounted? Because this has all the mounting screws. So, I'm going to be cutting somewhere along here and then be able to hold it back together. Okay? Okay, now, why do I have two? I'm only using one for the build. Here we go. But I forgot to check if this goes all the way through. And it does. So we're going to be needing to not use these screws. Okay. Why am I doing this? There we go. Ow. That's sharp. Okay, so in our drill kit, it's going to close. But, so I need a drill bit that will fit here. This. It's just, okay, no, this is why I always do this. Okay, works. Let's try. Are these pieces all glued? Okay. So, I'm doing this while Happy Dragons is doing that. Yep, I'm pretty drilling the holes. Can't risk cracking. Okay. There. Done. Could you... how does this go?
We'll put it on.
No! No! Put it on backwards. I should have just measured the holes from the start. I hit the screw. Ah, are you serious? So Happy Dragons is going to sort that out. I kind of messed up there. So right now we are going to be putting in our graphic. It's a test bench. I'm going to be using 2 of the blue, but what I'm doing is just pulling back the 4 slots. And actually, you know what? Let's put in the graphics card. Actually, no, because it will the wrong way. Since we're balanced. But I'm going to be putting the Kingston ones, which are the green. So I'll be putting the green ones in the white slots and the blue ones in the black. This has to take some focus. Kingston. Boom. So we got our. So we got one. Now we just need a couple more. Okay, so we got another one, and then in Kingston. So I know we should probably have a clean workspace, but so we got in our 4 or 2 gigabytes of Kingston and something else of another type. Now here is our something else, but it has the power button, which is actually good, and yeah, so that just gets plugged in, set off to the side. Because I don't know how long it is. So we're just going to wrap that underneath. Now I should have really... So right here's where our power supply is going to go. We are going with a single power supply. Now this, getting all these materials took days of actually putting cables. This came with the computer. Zip ties. It's just the strangest thing. Why would a computer manufacture something put together by zip ties? Also, I'm going over to my system. Can't mess it up with power. It's power supply. That gets plugged into nothing. Perfect. Our 24-pin power slot. I don't know why I said SATA, but we need our cable that runs from here to the hard drive. I would like to see if this works by the end of this. There we go. Now we're going to put in our red graphics card. Sure about that.
Yes. There's 1H.
That took an hour to do. So what we did in an hour was pretty much not even mount the power supply yet. Is there mounting holes? No, there are not. There is not. So let's just take it from a little computer. Why not? Yep, no, this ain't happening. Putting in the hard drive and putting in the fan, and then that's pretty much it. So this SATA 0 that it says on the board, I'm just going to be plugging in this, plugging in the blue one into the smaller one. It should go in. We have access to get from here to here, but we need power here, power on the hard drive in order so it can actually run. So I'm just using this one that goes to the power supply, and it will go, and then this just goes in here, and then just give it a little push, and then it clicks in. There's our hard drive. Probably need to do some Windows configuration stuff. But I guess how can I mount this? So I guess I will hold it off to the side, and hopefully it will run. Now, there are many different ways on how to mount a fan or power supply. So we're mounting both in this case, yes, even though there is none. But there are different types of things where you could get custom cases, do other stuff, or just use zip ties. So that's what I got. Zip ties. To my right. Okay. So just putting that in backwards. Okay, so this is a very common mounting spot. I'm just going to just say to unplug the hard drive that we just plugged in because I can't work. So step one, would the zip tie be able to? Yes, zip tie will be able to fit. So just marking it with a pen. Okay. I should probably not have the motherboard on it. Or there we go. That's in. Okay, so what I know is that these huge head bits can't fit through. But I'm just gonna go under, see? Yeah, I'm right. They don't fit. So just plugging in everything that I just unplugged before, just reverse that right here. So, now hard drive. So, I'm going to be putting, where's my hard drive? Right here. Now let's just plug this in. Let's just plug this. But, okay, do this heavy duty zip ties through. Click. Okay, so that's one of them. There we go. I'm pretty sure this is everything. So, power supply, 24-pin power slot. This. It seems like we're all good. We got our power button. Oh, fan. Yes, fan. So, well, yeah. So these rubber feet, they just pull off, and you can actually use screws to put them in. Okay. But what the fan really is like a whole bunch of plastic blades, and if you see right in there, there's a motor with a circuit board, another circuit board, but this just spins around. And I found a way on how to mount it with wood. I don't know where. It's right here. Outside of the fans here. And intake just goes all the way through. There we go. So, it depends on where I want this. Do I want it blowing all the way through, or a different way, which is right here, right here. But another problem, won't be able to reach. I think right here. Right here. Let's go. Okay, so here's my piece of wood. Got 2 holes right here. There we go. No. I should be sanding these pieces or cleaning up my workspace. So, we got our fan. Here. Mounted like this. Blowing like that. 1 zip tie. Goes through the hole. Yeah. There we go. Some people might say I might be breaking the fan. The motor and stuff is in here. This is just the outer case. I'm blocking half the air.
I got it.
Okay, let's not make that mistake again. Mounting method. There we go. What do we have? Hey, oh, you got a monitor.
Please?
Seeing if the system can turn on. So. This is going to split. I know it.
Wrong universe.
Oh, that sounded bad. Okay. This does not look like a actual PC build, but it is. And I grabbed this white thing, which, because this port might be dead, so, yeah. So this, I'm just plugging this into the graphics card. Hopefully this system does not fall. Fingers crossed. Now let's plug it into the wall. Now,
monitor.
press the power button. I am so happy. I had to do a slight change and watch it crash. We're in the Control-Alt-Delete menu. Now, let's see if we can play Rocket League. So I just switched this one with the other one. Yes! Okay, press any button. We're gonna, oh, look at that. Oh, no, look at that leg. No, options. We need to go options and lower graphics. We have to. We're gonna go Rumble. 1v2. Unfair. Back up. Okay. So does this work? Yes. Oh no, it can't. It can't run Rocket League. Okay, so in the last shot that you just saw, it couldn't run Rocket League. Now, it's completely playable. So, what did I do differently, you're probably asking? Well, I swapped out these two, the 2 Kingston ones. That's pretty much it.